Then we have other just little nice things. I think this one is nice, and we tried it with that other little girl, but I think the book was not was a little too immature for her. Yes, but you can load. We have tons of books that you can load in here, so he can read a book. And if the class is reading a book, you know, he could read right along with you.
Diego.
So
By Laura Driscoll, illustrated by Tom Mangano.
Well, come on.
Dora the Explorer. Dora Helps Diego. By Laura Driscoll, illustrated by Tom Mangano.
Okay. So as you select the name of the book, and then you turn the page, obviously. You try. And everything you touch or look at, it would read. So. Uh-oh. I'm not reading. Someone wants me to do that first. Huh. This one's not playing. I don't know where my sound was going. Okay, but you get the idea. So you can put different books and things in there as well. Okay, and then I think these are nice. It could be a book all about. About me, about my family, and these are just nice to have on the screen because you can center a conversation around any of these topics, but it's all customizable that you can put in yourself. So every child is motivated by their own story. So they can certainly put a story with them. We talked about this one, the last department on emergency contact kind of thing, where you can put some information about I need help on my parents or whatever the case may be. And then some of the communication pages, and these are probably going to be a little bit advanced at this point for him, but as a kindergartner to work into. See these things we've got like playtime characters.
I want to play with the balloon. Let's blow some bubbles. I like ballet. Let's play with the dolly.
Okay. And again, the kindergarten teachers and any of the aides or mom, dad, parents. You guys put whatever you want in this book. It becomes out of who's interested in and who does. But then he can kind of tell you what.
Horse. Horse. Correct. A horse is an animal. Short. No. Try again. You got it right. Shorts are closed. Stop.
And then this is the communication software. Now we have all different parts of this, and we'd start much smaller. We'd make much bigger grids for him to start. But this is just basic categorization and starting to get used to that motor planning as far as choosing words at first. Then once he's familiar with words and ideas and categorization, then, obviously first, second, third grade, you start with more sentence building and putting things together. So the way these are kind of organized, that you've got all your topics here. So you've got toys, people, describing, and communication. Obviously, we request a lot of things, and we ask for things that have to get our needs filled. But there's so much more to communication for us with everyday things that we don't think about. So just describing a scene or commenting, having interactive conversations. Not just saying one-word things, but really having purposeful, meaningful conversations and participating with your family. all those things are so important. So a lot of that is built in, and again, it's SLPs who designed all this software. So that's
Right.
some of the core language certainly to get started with, but then building upon that. So that's kind of how this is organized and why it's organized the way it is. It's because you guys told us and let us know that that's how language processes in the brain. There's got to be some organization to it. So, like the people one, for instance, we can open the people category, and we can put classmates, we can put family, friends, and add whatever buttons you want. But it's in a category where he will always know where it is. And then on the bottom we've got where we can kind of build some sentences. So I like. I like toys. I've done something to our sound.
I was gonna
Did
ask if it will
It will.
speak or if it has to use buttons and then you touch the.
I like toys.
Yes, I'm just touching the wrong place. I'm sorry. Sometimes we touch there, and obviously not on this package. Okay, so you look up.
I like toys.
That's how it is in our keyboards as well. You look up here, well, for gays, you look up here when you write this. What you say, okay? So, again, we'd start with a real simplified version of this with maybe, 8 to 12 squares to start with, and then you continue to build around that. And again, this is just one of the options. There are a couple different versions out there depending on if you guys follow a certain thought leader. We have different options that you can choose from.
Okay.
Do you guys use anything now that were you using pod or was that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So we have one that is more pod based as well.
Mm-hmm. I've
So-
got the app, the Compass app.
Oh,
on
okay.
my,
Yeah.
on my iPad.
Okay.
I've come across some like scanning issues, so we've really been using the book to help build language.
Okay.
The pod book.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, I've been using.
Now
the
Compass
software.
you can put on an iPad for him.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
But as far
Is it
as
still the selection that's tough?
right,
the
well, with
access.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With
Now,
him.
if you put his iPad up here and let him touch like we were doing, would that is that helpful,
Well-
or is it still too
I mean,
specific?
if you notice, it depends. Of course, he's using his home when he was using that.
Right, and
he
I
was
couldn't see, so yeah.
touching with the back of his knuckles
Okay.
and touching, and it's going to be working towards that access as you build language, knowing he's not going to be accurate with
Oh, hey.
right. You can start with 1 and 2 pictures,
Sure.
correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
And with the pod, that was our limitation. Was
Right.
I can't
The 9,
limit
it only
the
went to
the
9.
grid size.
Okay.
How many is on your iPad?
9.
9. And the pod won't go lower
Okay.
than 9.
Yeah.
But it branches off very nicely. That
Yes.
pragmatic branching
Yes.
and those thought processes. Am I asking a question?
Yes.
Am I commenting? Am I wanting
Yes.
something?
Okay.
And it branches off so nicely.
Okay.
But we just have to tell Gail to put it.
Okay.
But, again, I think if you put anything with core words on there, I think it would not matter. It doesn't have to be hard if you're teaching those core words.
Okay. And I'm wondering, because we have so many people that have used pod, I'm wondering if anyone has done a page set related to pod that brings it down. So I can ask that.
I'm not aware of any, and I'm on that worldwide chat with Gail and all of
Oh, you are?
the little cronies.
Okay,
All
yeah.
of us little cronies.